What if I told you there's a place where social norms don't follow the usual rules? A land where temptation, indulgence, and excess are part of the culture, where visitors come in search of experiences they can't find anywhere else. But what's the truth behind the reputation? Is it really a place of sin, or is there more to the story than meets the eye? Today, we uncover the mysteries of the world's most controversial and misunderstood destinations, where history, culture, and human nature collide in ways that few outsiders truly understand. 2. The origins. How did this place get its reputation? To understand why this place is known as the Land of Sin, we have to go back in time. Throughout history, certain cities have become centers of indulgence, freedom, and rebellion against traditional norms. Ancient cities of excess, from Babylon to Rome, some of the greatest civilizations in history were also known for their extravagant lifestyles. Medieval underground societies, in times of strict religious rule, hidden societies and secret districts emerged, allowing people to escape restrictions and experience life on their own terms. Modern metropolises, fast forward to today, and we see places like Las Vegas, Amsterdam, and Bangkok carrying similar reputations, welcoming millions of visitors who come seeking excitement. But the real question is, how much of this reputation is fact, and how much is fiction? 3. The cultural perspective, a clash of views. What one society considers sinful, another might see as completely normal. Cultural values play a huge role in shaping perceptions. Religious influence. Many belief systems emphasize self-restraint and morality, labeling excess as dangerous. Economic impact. Some cities embrace their reputation because it drives tourism and boosts the economy. Legal versus illegal. The difference between what's allowed and what's forbidden is not always black and white. Many places operate in a gray area, where social customs are more powerful than official laws. What makes a place sinful often depends on who is telling the story. 4. The reality, life behind the reputation. For those who actually live in these places, life is often very different from the image portrayed in movies and media. Many locals lead ordinary lives, far removed from the nightlife and indulgence. Some communities actively fight against the stereotypes, hoping to change public perception. Others have found ways to embrace the reputation while maintaining cultural identity, striking a balance between tradition and tourism. So, is this land truly defined by sin, or is it simply a place where freedom and expression take a different form? 5. The psychology of indulgence. Why are people drawn to it? One of the biggest questions is, why do places like this attract millions of visitors every year? Psychologists say it's about escapism, the idea that people want to temporarily step away from their everyday lives and experience something different. Thrill-seeking behavior. Some people love the excitement of the unknown. Social freedom. In certain places, individuals feel free from judgment. The power of storytelling. Legends and myths make certain destinations feel larger than life. But there's always a fine line between enjoyment and excess, and not everyone walks away with a positive experience. 6. The dark side. What happens when indulgence goes too far? Every place with a sinful reputation also has a darker side. Exploitation and crime. Some industries thrive in secrecy, leading to unethical practices. The struggle for locals. Tourism brings money but also disrupts communities. Addiction and consequences. Many people come seeking pleasure but end up trapped in destructive cycles. While some see this place as a playground of freedom, others see it as a dangerous illusion, one that can consume the unprepared. 7. The future. Will this place change or remain the same? As societies evolve, so do their perceptions of right and wrong. Some cities that were once known for indulgence have rebranded themselves, focusing on culture, business, or innovation. But will this particular place ever shake off its reputation? Or is it destined to remain a symbol of pleasure, excess, and controversy? One thing is certain. As long as people seek adventure, thrill, and escape, places like this will always exist in some form. The question is, how much of it is real, and how much is just an illusion? The land of sin is a profound and multifaceted concept that has been explored across various forms of storytelling, philosophy, and cultural narratives. It represents a space, whether physical, metaphorical, or psychological, where moral boundaries dissolve, and individuals are confronted with the consequences of their actions, desires, and weaknesses. This land is not merely a place of wrongdoing but a realm where the very essence of human nature is tested, revealing the complexities of virtue and vice. It serves as a mirror to society, reflecting the eternal struggle between good and evil, order and chaos, and the pursuit of redemption amidst moral decay. The land of sin is not confined to a single interpretation. It can be a dystopian society, a cursed territory, or even an internal landscape of the human psyche. Its significance lies in its ability to challenge individuals and societies to confront their flaws, question their values, and seek meaning in a world where morality is often ambiguous. In literature, the land of sin often takes the form of a dystopian or post-apocalyptic setting, where societal structures have collapsed, and humanity is left to grapple with its darkest impulses. These narratives frequently explore themes of power, corruption, and the fragility of moral codes. For example, in works like William Golding's Lord of the Flies, the island becomes a microcosm of the land of sin, where the absence of societal rules leads to chaos and violence. The boys, once innocent, descend into savagery, revealing the thin veneer of civilization and the inherent capacity for sin within humanity. Similarly, in Cormac McCarthy's The Road, the barren, ash-covered landscape serves as a physical manifestation of a world stripped of morality, where survival often comes at the cost of one's humanity. These stories force readers to confront uncomfortable truths about human nature, and the ease with which individuals can succumb to sin when faced with desperation or temptation. Mythology and religious texts also frequently depict the land of sin as a place of divine punishment or moral testing. In Christian theology, the concept of hell is often portrayed as the ultimate land of sin, a realm of eternal suffering for those who have strayed from righteousness. Dante Alighieri's Inferno vividly describes the circles of hell, each reserved for different sins, emphasizing the idea that sin is not monolithic but exists in varying degrees and forms. Similarly, in Greek mythology, the story of the underworld and figures like Sisyphus or Tantalus illustrates the consequences of defying the gods or succumbing to hubris. These narratives serve as cautionary tales, warning against the dangers of moral transgression and the inevitability of divine justice. They also highlight the idea that the land of sin is not merely a physical place but a state of being, where individuals are trapped by their own actions and choices. What do you think? Is this place truly a land of sin? Or is it simply misunderstood? If you found this deep dive into history and culture fascinating, make sure to like this video to help others discover it. Subscribe for more eye-opening documentaries. Comment below. Have you ever visited a place with a controversial reputation? What was your experience like? Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.